All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is PokeDad. What we're going to be doing here is we're using the Garchomp deck. I'm actually going to join a tournament and do some tournament matches. I've noticed on the ladder, we weren't really getting a lot of really good matches. Generally, when people do tournaments, they bring better decks to them. So we're going to try it this way. Obviously, we'll only be able to get one episode per match, or one match per episode, rather, I should say, and then we'll go from there. Um, but we should get a decent episode in tonight. Now it's tricky to know what we want to lead off with here. I think Geibel's going to be the play, and then we'll bench the Jirachi. Because I don't want Jirachi to be active. We're playing a Greninja break deck, so this might just take us out first match in the tournament. These decks are generally, they just put damage counters everywhere. And they're generally harder to face. Especially our opponent's going to go first. He's going to get the opportunity to start evolving right away, especially if he's got Rare Candy. I don't know if he's playing Rare Candy. I didn't see it. But we really need to get a Rare Candy going. Alright, so then she's going to start getting his Frogadiers, things like that. Now, one thing about the new Frogadier is you can use Frogadier's attack and fill your bench with Frogadiers. So you don't need to go through the process of going Froakie and then on up. See right here, water duplicates. If it's not, it's going to take it away from you. It's not going to let it work. But you could then search your deck for more Frogadiers, basically. Alright, so we got the rare candy we needed. So we probably will Karina for another Geibel and another rare candy. Is that what we want to do? Yes. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get Geibel and another rare candy. Where do we want to do a Focus Sash? We have the VS Seeker. I'm going to do Focus Sash. I don't want to get this knocked out here. We are going to Never Enough. I'll discard the regular fighting energy here. That way we can always Turbo Assault it back on if we really need to. I'd rather have the extra cards. And we forgot to attach our Focus Sash. So that's potentially no good. But he's going to water duplicates anyways, so that's okay. And then see how he gets all these Froakies just set up on his bench. But what's really going to be nice for us here is we're going to be able to start taking knockouts right away. We're going to Karina into our Garchomp. I'm going to put the Focus Sash on it. I don't want any abilities here to be able to just... anything to just be able to come up and one-shot us here. We'll be able to get 2 Garchomps in play this turn by being able to use Karina and another rare candy. And then we could get yet another one by getting another Karina and then getting Geibel and rare candy in our hand for the next turn. So we're going to Turbo Assault for the knockout here. And then we'll attach the fighting energy we discarded from our hand down to this Garchomp. And then we can take a prize card. So right now we already have immense offensive pressure to put on our opponent. And next turn we actually don't need to get the rare candy. We can get another VS Seeker, so we can do another Karina or a Focus Sash. Let's see what our opponent's situation looks like. But right now we're applying pretty good pressure offensively. He's going to play the Megaphone, which... It's okay. I don't really see how he's going to one-shot us anyways. We're weak to grass, which is a really weird weakness. But he's got the Shadow Stitching on there. What does that do? Well, I think it shuts off abilities, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does shut off abilities. I'm okay with that. He could Shadow Stitching us all he wants. He's not really going to do anything. He can Moonlight Slash us. He can get an 80 damage off on us. That's still a 2-hit KO. I'm okay with that as well. He can use his Miltank, which is a good attacker in this deck because it does 80 for 1 damage, or 1 energy. So he's not taking the 1-hit KO on us, so I'm okay with not having the Focus Sash. He probably should have waited to use that so we have multiple Focus Sash in play. But that's neither here nor there. Alright. Could find a VS Seeker, but I think he already played his Shauna this turn, so he might not have. I'm not sure. If he's not playing any special energy, that Jirachi's just going to kind of hang out down there. I don't know that he would. He might play Splash Energy, so that way he can get his Greninja breaks back right into his hand if he loses one for any reason. He's going to Water Shuriken us right away, which is a possibility. We still have 100 HP left. I'm not sure I can hit it this turn. Yeah, so all for naught there. All right, what can we do? Really not much we can do. We really can't use the Ultra Ball because we need... we can't discard both Garchomps. We need the Rare Candy. We need the VS Seeker. So that's going to be okay. But we can go right out, get a Karina. Let's play it here. So we'll get the Geibel. And what do we want in terms of items? I'm thinking maybe Focus Sash. Let's see, how many Geibel do we have left? Maybe we can get a VS Seeker here. Do we see any Geibel? No, I don't see any more Geibel, so VS Seeker is out of the question. So let's go Focus Sash, which means we do have one more Garchomp that we can ditch. Probably should have gotten another rare candy. Oh, no, we have the one rare candy we need. Now, if I stay in here, I'm pretty much allowing a free KO. He can get the free KO with Water Shuriken anyways, but I kind of want to get as much damage as I can off on him. Is there any disc energy in the discard? No. So I'm going to retreat. I'd rather take the bite off here, get the 100 damage. I don't know if it's possible for him to get the one-hit KO on this, even with the Water Shuriken. He could still take the prized one, but he's going to take that prize anyways. That way, at least attacking will, we'll be able to attack him next turn. Well, either way, we would have been able to do that, but I prefer to have the Focus Sash active. So we got a break to deal with, but that's okay because he's still 70 HP. We're going to take the knockout. That's what I thought he was going to do either way, so... Either way, it doesn't matter. We got more damage off doing the bite off anyways. And then we'll be able to Turbo Assault and put energy back onto our Gabite. Fisherman, okay. So that's pretty good. All right, so Fisherman, you see these in these decks a lot. 4 basic energy cards, so you get to recycle all the energy you're discarding through your attacks and your ability. Oh, he's got the giant Water Shuriken. So he's gonna hit for 60 plus another 80. I think that might do it actually. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So that's no good. We still have the Garchomp. Hopefully we can top deck some energy here. That would be really, really nice. We don't, but we top deck a Judge, which is going to be great because he just put all those water energy back into his hand. Hopefully off the Judge we can hit something useful. But we're going to use it, and we're going to Judge our opponent down to 4. We got the Turbo Assault going, which I don't know how much I love, to be honest with you. Alright, we're going to use this VS Seeker here. We're going to grab another Judge for the next turn. We're out of Gabites, so we got to kind of keep this Garchomp alive. We just have to hope that he doesn't find any energy off of that Judge. Because that could really, really put him in a bad spot if he doesn't have any energy right now. It's really what we gotta hope for. He's got the Dive Ball. He's got the other Greninja there, which I'm not sure really how that's gonna help him. Might be his only water Pokemon left. Well, he's got the Froakie going down. Greninja Break is a really good card, but it's essentially you're playing a stage 4. But like if you can use your Frogadier's attack to get more Frogadier on the bench, then it's really only a stage 2, which isn't too bad. You can rare Candy for it, or you can Archies for the Greninja as well. But Greninja Break, I mean, it's got a lot of HP, 170 HP, so that matches with a lot of Pokemon EX. Only gives up 1 prize card, and it's got a really good ability on it. The only thing is it's, there we go, the Professor's Letter, so he's probably going to take the knockout this turn, and then there's really not much we can do from there. Oh. Okay. I'm surprisingly okay with that. We still need to hit a Sacred Ash to get some Pokemon back into our... Okay. We already made his attachment for the turn, but I think this gets a free retreat, which he's going to take advantage of. That's fine. Sacred Ash would be very, very helpful right now. Bench the Hawlucha just to give us another turn, so that way we can do something. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. There's our Sacred Ash we've been needing. All right, and we'll put all of our cards back in. Because getting Geibel is so very, very important, we're pretty much just going to have to go with it here. We're going to have to Ultra Ball for it. Okay. We'll attach the Strong Energy down to the Geibel on the bench. Hopefully next turn we get a VS Seeker and we get a Judge out of that VS Seeker, and then we could Judge to a Rare Candy and a Garchomp. That's really best case scenario for us right now. Relying on top deck is really no way to live. But we've been kind of been forced into it because our opponent's been putting on immense offensive pressure right off the bat. You know, with those Shuriken abilities, it's really, really hard to overcome because they do, you know, they just put so many damage counters right off the board. You can see he took a one-hit KO even when we were Focus Ashed at 130, so it's really good. I wouldn't be surprised to see my opponent go grab another Shaman here. He may not have one, he may only have the one, which is okay by me. Play the Greninja Break, probably just to get more HP. He might be... Well, he's got the 1 energy on here. That's all he needed. Okay, so here's the Hawlucha. Let's see what we can do with it. Teammates. Let's go. So obviously we want the Garchomp and the Rare Candy. It's really the only thing we can do. If we even have one. We may not have a Rare Candy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, jeez. Alright, so we need to go Gabite Garchomp. That's really that's our only option. Manually evolve. Hope he doesn't Lysander us, and that's it. So we basically have to pray that he doesn't have Lysander. That's it. You know, I may want to experiment with Maxies with this deck. I know I pretty much said I didn't like it at first, but you know, I'm starting to think that, oh geez, what he could do is he could probably use both abilities. I don't think he has enough water energy though. With Maxies hitting Ball Trick, we can, and there it is. Okay, no, that's not terrible. Alright, so we'll evolve. Professor Sycamore would never look so good right now. We don't have it. We have Hex Maniac and Enhanced Hammer. But maybe Hex Maniac could keep us alive because he cannot Water Shuriken us anymore. At least for one turn. Turbo Assault. And then get the Strong Energy back. You know, he can't Water Shuriken us, and most he has Force 50, so that kind of helps out. Alright, so we live one more turn. Sorry, I have to answer the text here. And we top deck a Strong Energy. Not really going to help. At all. And he's just going to come up and take the knockout anyways with Miltank. I don't know what to do here. We'll just take the bite off. We're not going to attach it. It doesn't help us to attach it. Get a level ball. I don't know how that's going to help us. Yeah, that's pretty much going to take the knockout there. Hawlucha doesn't do anything against Miltank, which is, you know, kind of depressing right now because it would have been nice. Do we have any Garchomps left? Maybe we can like live one more turn and magically find all the Pokemon we need. No, we don't. I mean, we do, but we don't have any rare candies, which hurts. He's gonna one-shot us too, so I would like to have a Focus Sash right now. We're never giving up. I mean, we probably should scoop because he can just Powerful Friends us away. And he's just gonna... Well, I mean, you win some, you lose more with Garchomp. At the end of the day, I don't really know if I love this deck, to be 100% honest with you guys. It's an okay deck if you're playing an EX heavy meta. We got one more episode with it. You know, we'll climb on the ladder, play one more game with it. But I think the verdict on this deck will be that it is not very good. Unless, of course, the meta call in your area, like for like a league challenge or something like that, stipulates that, you know, they're playing a lot of EXs in your area. You know, you can come in with this deck and go rogue and, you know, take maybe like a league challenge or something like that. But beyond that, I don't see it. Now, so especially if someone's playing like Night March or Bees. Night March and Bees are pretty much going to just steamroll this deck. Maybe Maxies will be better with it, but I'm not 100% sure about that either, because in Standard, I don't like having to rely on Maxies to get my main attacker out because you don't have Jirachi. And also, I really don't like it in Expanded because you have things like Flareon and Bees, Night March that are running around everywhere, and they're not EX decks. You've got Ray Eels, you know, the Raikou and the Electric deck. There's a lot of decks running around that aren't using EX Pokemon in Expanded, so it may not be a good play there either. So my advice on the deck right now is pass, unless, of course, something else happens. We are going to finish out the week with it, however. Just one more episode to go, and then next week, I actually did get permission from Daniel Altavilla to play his deck he won Virginia Regionals with. He played Yveltal. He also played, what was it? It was Yveltal, Gallade, and Archeops. It's actually a really cool build. So Monday we'll have that deck. We'll come in with that. We'll link to his video describing the deck, and it's going to be a really fun episode from that point forward. But we'll give all the proper credits for that deck because he did have a couple people help him out with it. I can check here on this real quick here because I know you would want to be credited for something if you helped. So give me just 2 seconds here. All right, so it was a deck that him, Brandon Smiley, and Jimmy McClure made. So we'll be using that deck next week. And then the week after, I'll have the deck I've been teasing that you'll hate me for using. But thanks again for tuning in and hanging out.